guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica, and I've had a ton of questions on my DIY quilt ladder back here. Lots of you want to know how I made it, so I'm going to go ahead and walk you through it today. Now, of course, I've already made it, so I'm just going to show you how I put it together, but it was super easy. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, I just have a really simple quilt ladder happening right here, and it's nothing very fancy, but it definitely gets the job done. So let's go ahead and I'll kind of show you what I did. So here is what it looks like without any quilts hanging on it. Just super simple. And so what I did was I purchased 3 of these, and they're called 2x2s. They're actually only about 1.5 inches wide. So I'm not sure why they call them 2x2s at the hardware store, but I just got these at Home Depot, and so I purchased 3 of them. I cut these 2 tall ones down to 6 feet tall, and then I cut the third one into 4 different rungs, and they are each 23 inches long. So I positioned the first one about 9 inches down, and then each of the subsequent ones are approximately 12 inches in between. So 12 inches from here to here, 12 inches from here to here. And by the way, I eyeballed this, so mine are not perfect. And then this one on the bottom down here is 18 inches up from the bottom. So the top one is 9 inches down from the top, the bottom one is 18 inches up, and then these are all about 12 inches apart. Honestly, I kind of just eyeballed it and put them on where I thought they looked good. And then I just used a regular screw, and I screwed into the end of the tall one so that it would go into this. And I just have 1 screw on the end of each one, and I didn't fill that one in very well, but nobody really cares because they can't see it. And then as you can see, I've got a screw in there and a screw in there. So I basically just screwed the rungs in using regular screw. Just make sure your screw is long enough to get through the 1.5 inch board right here, and then a little ways into your rung, and just do 1 screw there and 1 screw there all the way down. Once I was done assembling my ladder, I briefly sanded it just to get off any rough edges, and then I used Annie Sloan chalk paint in antique white to paint it. The chalk paint is really nice because it really pretty much covers in 1 coat, but if there's any spots where it looks lighter, you can of course add a little bit more to touch it up. And then I did put on 1 final layer of light wax, which is what she recommends as well to go with her paint, and then I let it all dry, and my ladder was done and ready to be used. Alright guys, so that is it. As you can see, this project was super easy. It's not complicated at all. Literally anyone can do it, and it really only took me an afternoon to put it together and get it all finished up. And the really cool thing about the chalk paint that I use is that it dries very quickly, so really you can kind of get this thing put together, painted, and you can have it by the evening. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this project. If you did, please make sure to thumbs up and subscribe. That way I know to keep making fun videos for you. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.
Enjoy my cookie, watch my video. Now I can't.
Hold on. Got Jack's looking at himself in the background. You can go now. Thanks. And I have a hat on because I have roots. COVID roots. Still have not got my hair done.